What to do in Taos, New Mexico. Nestled in the north center of New Mexico, Taos is set in a serene yet sun-scorched spot, backed by the breathtaking Sangre de Cristo mountain range. While it lies just a short distance from gaping gorges, prominent peaks and some delightful desert scenery, the list of things to do in Taos itself is just as enticing and enchanting in terms of what it has to offer. 10. Taos Art Museum. Tucked away just to the north of the town center is the tiny yet terrific Taos Art Museum, which exhibits lots of astounding artworks in Adobe architecture. Now located in the former home of Nikolai Fechin, a Russian-American artist, the museum is dedicated to preserving and promoting the town's artistic heritage. Since opening in 1994, its collection has swelled to over 300 artworks, with many of its paintings, sketches and woodcarvings having been done by Fechin himself. Due to its marvelous mix of architectural styles and influences, the historic house was placed on a protected list of American homes in 1979. 9. Kit Carson Home and Museum. Home to lots of age-old artifacts and phenomenal period pieces, the charming Kit Carson Home and Museum lies just a stone's throw away from Taos Plaza. Designated a National Historic Landmark in 1963, it showcases some superb Spanish colonial architecture and offers up an interesting insight into frontier life in the state. Built way back in 1825, the simple, single-story structure is now named after the fierce and famous frontiersman Kit Carson. His historic home now exhibits a collection of memorabilia from his life, as well as informative displays and a short film on all of his extraordinary exploits. 8. Earthships. Nestled away just to the northwest of town is one of the area's most astonishing attractions, the unique, unusual and otherworldly-looking earthships. Designed to be eco-friendly, the community's collection of 70 or so sustainable homes are fascinating to visit and offer up an alternative look at how humans can interact and live alongside nature. As they are made out of recycled materials such as tires, cans and bottles, its buildings make for a startling sight as they all showcase delightfully different designs. Set in a scenic, secluded and sun-scorched part of the state, Earthships is certainly worth a visit, as it is sure to be unlike anywhere you've ever been before. 7. Enchanted Circle Drive. Just as magical as it sounds, Enchanted Circle Drive takes you on a lovely loop around Wheeler Peak, passing stunning scenery, landscapes and nature along the way. Stretching 136 kilometers in length, it is one of the most popular and picturesque routes to take in the whole of New Mexico. On the way, you'll pass by massive mesas and majestic mountains, as well as verdant valleys and vast forests with plenty of scenic spots for you to stop off at. As its wonderful wilderness just begs to be explored, there are lots of exquisite outdoor activities for visitors to enjoy along the route, with hiking, camping and wildlife watching among the most popular. 6. Taos Box Rafting. If you're after an adventurous and adrenaline-filled experience, then you can't beat whitewater river rafting on the thrilling yet terrifying Taos Box. Part of the Rio Grande Gorge, this deep and dramatic canyon is renowned for its roaring rapids, which are regularly ranked the most challenging in New Mexico. Over the course of 25 kilometers, rafters are swept along the rushing river, navigating cacophonous cascades and dizzying drops as they go. While several tour companies can be found in the center of town, Taos Box should only be attempted by experienced rafters due to its difficulty level. 5. Taos Plaza. The historic heart of the town, Taos Plaza, is lined by lots of beautiful old buildings and booming businesses. With a lovely, lively yet laid-back feel to it and lots of arresting architecture on show, no visit to Taos would be complete without stopping by the pretty and peaceful plaza. Lying at the center of all of its enticing art galleries, shops and restaurants is a splendid sculpture of Antonio José Martinez, a prominent New Mexican priest and politician. On top of its attractive aesthetic and appealing ambience, Taos Plaza also hosts a number of cultural events and concerts throughout the year. 4. Millicent Rogers Museum. One of the best places to visit if you want to delve into the art, history and cultures of the southwest of the states is the magnificent Millicent Rogers Museum. Located just a 10-minute drive from the center of town, it boasts a colossal collection of over 7,000 astounding objects and artworks. Founded in 1956, the museum is named after the model, art collector and oil heiress Millicent Rogers, and has many grand galleries and evocative exhibitions for you to peruse. These are packed full of everything from ceramics and crafts to photos, paintings and jewelry to terrific textiles and fascinating figurines. 3. Taos Ski Valley. With 110 tantalizing trails for you to shoot down, Taos Ski Valley is not just one of the biggest and best resorts in New Mexico but the whole of the Southwest as well. Set in a scenic and secluded spot of the Sangre de Cristo mountain range, it lies just half an hour's drive to the north of town. Since first opening in 1955, the resort has continued to grow and grow, with countless cozy chalets and condominiums now to be found alongside buzzing bars and restaurants. With so much sensational scenery and sparkling snow on show, Taos Ski Valley really is one of the best places to go skiing and snowboarding in the Southwest. 2. Rio Grande Gorge Bridge. An absolutely phenomenal feat of engineering, the remarkable Rio Grande Gorge Bridge lies just 15 minutes drive to the northwest of Taos. Completed in 1965, it rears high above the raging Rio Grande River and gaping gorge of the same name. Made out of solid steel, its 3 spans stretch 390 meters in total, with epic views to be enjoyed out over the yawning chasm and the wild waters far, far below. Besides basking in its beauty, visitors can also hike along the gorge's rugged rim to snap fabulous photos of the breathtaking bridge from afar. 1. Taos Pueblo. One of the New Mexico's standout tourist attractions, the tiny Taos Pueblo can be reached in just under 10 minutes from the center of town. Remarkably enough, the Native American site has been continuously inhabited for over 1,000 years, making it one of the oldest communities in the United States. At the small settlement, visitors will find some astounding adobe architecture, with most of its multi-storied buildings believed to have been built over 5 centuries ago. Impressively enough, 150 or so people still live in its beautiful old buildings, protecting and preserving their age-old traditions for future generations. As well as teaching you about the National Historic Landmark, guided tours also offer up an invaluable insight into Pueblo Indian life.